Hi friends, Rotary in Mumbai, called as District 3141, is one of the premier Rotary districts in the world. And Rotary Year 2021 is a vision year with District Governor Sunil Mehra at the helm of affairs. In this year, many new initiatives have been introduced to create a difference to the society and make Rotary seen. In this year, we started a novel concept called the Viz Biz Talks, an initiative to support Rotarians to support Rotary. Friends, the Viz Biz Talks is a hot from oven concept to create more bonding and proximity amongst Rotarians on personal, Rotary and professional fronts. In these interviews, we speak to visionary Rotarians who by virtue of their selfless work towards the community have reached important decisive positions, and their actions today will help Rotary to serve more to make a difference to the community. I am your host, Dr. Manish Motwani, a weight loss surgeon, that's a bariatric surgeon, and the Chief Coordinator for Rotary District 3141 in the year 2021. Friends, our guest on the Viz Biz Talks today is our incoming leader and the one who will lead District 3141 in the year 21-22. Yes, friends, he is none other than our very own Rtn Rajendra Agarwal. Rtn Rajendra Agarwal's journey in Rotary commenced in 1992, when he was amongst the charter members of the Rotary Club of Bombay, Queen City. Friends, just to tell you, Rotary Club of Bombay, Queen City is one of the most illustrious Rotary clubs in District 3141. In 2005-06, he rose to become the club president. Leadership in many major district service projects of pediatric heart surgery, cancer, railway station adoption, medical camps, blood donations, etc. followed. His exemplary work has been rewarded with multiple excellence awards, including receiving the Rotary International President's 4 Avenues of Service citation for individual Rotarians. He has been instrumental in our Rotary District signing Project Muskan MOU with the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Devendra Fadnavis, for pediatric surgeries to underprivileged. Friends, for the Rotarians of District 3141, Rajendra ji is a simple person with a positive attitude, a person who's called as a project man, determined and would never give up until he has got something right. A public person, hard worker, enjoys challenges and a very organized person. Let me have the privilege to present before all of you my dear friend, our District Governor-elect, Rotarian Rajendra Agarwal.
Thank you, Dr. Manish Motwani, for calling me on the show, a grand show which you are doing for the Rotary Club District 3141. Hello, everybody. As introduced by Manish, Rajendra Agarwal here.
Thank you so much. Rajendra ji, I've worked with you so many times, we've met so many times, and I know a lot about you. But there's so many others who are listening to us today. Let us know a bit about you on your personal front.
Personally, let me go back to my past story of my life. I was born and brought up in Bombay. Education in Bombay Hillgrange High School at Pede Road. Then as per the family business, I went into textile engineering at VJTI College. And then I went on to doing a diploma in business management from KC College. And finally, as per my passion also, I went on to do a 3-year diploma course in naturopathy. I joined Rotary in 1992 because social work was in my blood, because my father was very social. He was involved with many organizations all over India. So after I joined Rotary, we did a lot of works. I still remember one of my first projects in Rotary was sponsoring a Sulabh Shauchalay at Priyadashini Park at Nepansi Road. It was sponsored by my company, and after that also I've got it renovated, re-beautified 2 times. So it is still existing with full Rotary name in the prestigious location of Priyadashini Park. The second beautiful thing which I got opportunity to do as a secretary of Narayan Dhabolkar Road Association, I got opportunity to stop the hutments coming up on the sea face. As a secretary of the association, we got 1 acre of land from the collector of Bombay, and that land we offered to a lot of people, including Rotary, but finally we could get contact of Rashri Birla, and a beautiful garden called Aditya Vatika in memory of late Aditya Babu has come up, is existing, and a beautiful garden used by people. And I'm proud to be associated to this beautiful two projects as on today also. And then my Rotary journey started with being part of many more organizations. In 2012, I got an opportunity to become the assistant governor. I was invited by Dr. Bal, and then there was no looking back. Slowly, I was invited by Agarwal Sammilan to become the Bombay president, and things went on moving fast, and I am there today in front of you.
Thank you so much, Rajendra ji. Very inspiring. Rajendra ji, you've attained so many degrees and diplomas. Let us know something about your profession and your business too.
Our family is in textile from 1960s. We had a textile factory right at 1964 in Bombay, in Chandivali. Then my father and his brothers were into export in a very big way. So got that award of the second biggest exporter of knitted fabrics, which my father received the award from the late Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. So it was getting into a ready-made textile business, and I've looked after many of our family enterprises, including a factory at Sakinaka, then a New Bombay, and now we currently have a textile unit making knitted fabrics and t-shirts at New Bombay. It's a public limited company called Sudhiti Industries, and now we are into t-shirts in a big way, exporting, supplying to many top brands of India. So that is my professional work, and social work is in front of you.
Rajendra ji, how important is membership for Rotary, and what are your suggestions to get more helping hands in Rotary?
As I can see, membership into Rotary is not an ordinary thing. As I've shared before many times, God needs support from people to run this world. And He has pre-selected us and sent us to this world to become a part of an NGO who will help Him to the world a better place. So I believe every Rotarian coming is already predetermined to be a part of an NGO. Luring him to be a part of Rotary is our expertise. And once we give him interest in projects, then only he will stay. The projects becomes a person very close to social work. It's an opportunity available, but the leadership should involve the new members into projects emotionally. And then there is no looking back, and more members can join.
Fantastic. Lovely ideas. Rajendra ji, how important is to have Rotary knowledge, and does Rotary knowledge play a role in climbing up the Rotary leadership ladder?
Of course, without the knowledge, how do you go up the ladder? Knowledge, the background of Rotary, the current status, the world status, what work it is doing, how big work it is doing. Without this knowledge, one will not be even inclined to move further. So Rotary knowledge should continue, but it should not be too much so that a person loses interest in too much of just talking and reading and understanding. It should be more practical based also.
Fantastic. Your words are very clear in giving us the information. I have jotted down these points, Rajendra ji. Very rarely I get an opportunity to write points out of what people have advised.
Thank you.
Rajendra, you have a very important responsibility at hand. You are a leader in the coming year. With your rich experience, how do you plan to create a difference?
Last 8 years, I've been into senior leadership. With my experience, what I'm going to do is selecting the right people for the right post. Without passion, work will never happen. So I am going to understand the passion of each Rotarian before taking them in my team. I can say till now the team which I have formed, every single Rotarian is an atom bomb of social work. I'm going to use my experience to see people do the work, people involve everybody, people enjoy doing the work, and they use the requirement of the city and around the city of what is required to be done. I believe the project has to be practical, doable, enjoyable, and something which makes a difference to everybody.
Very, very good point.
That is my vision of creating a beautiful new Rotary. Like, I still remember one beautiful word I heard 2 years back. I was listening to a Lions Rotary International president. He was visiting Bombay in Mulund, called one Naresh Agarwal. And he on the stage said, I'm a mad lion. And what does mad mean? He said someone who wants to make a difference. MAD is make a difference. So this is what we all should be, making a difference continuously. And Manish, I believe one more very important thing. Every Rotarian should be a change. We should do one activity which inspires others to lead a right way. I'll give a small example. Suppose a signal is closed in the morning at 7 o'clock, and there is a person who crosses the signal which is closed and goes away, and there'll be 5-10 people कि वो भी गया तो मैं क्यों रुकूं. But as a Rotarian, we should stop at the signal. And when we stop, 5 cars, 10 cars more will stop behind us. So if we be the change every single day and you do few activities which make a difference, you can imagine 6,000 Rotarians doing 10 activities every day which make a difference and 10 people following them, it becomes 6 lakh people.
Fantastic.
6 lakh changes every single day.
Lovely.
So we should not say कि आज वो कर रहा है तो हम क्यों करें. We should be the change.
Fantastic, fantastic. Lovely, lovely thoughts. Rajendra ji, one point that I have picked up from what you have said is you are aware, I am aware that you cannot do everything. But if you have chosen the best people for the best job, your work is 90% done. Now your work is only to keep inspiring and motivating those self-motivated people to go one notch higher, to outperform them, go out of their comfort zones and deliver better. Fantastic. What a lovely thought process. Rajendra ji, very too much of clarity in your thoughts. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Rajendra ji, one last question. What are the changes you would like to bring in Rotary in time to come?
Manish, I would like to add on this year Rotary opens opportunities. This is such a beautiful topic. It is like what I said now, Rotary platform gives opportunities. Rotary opens opportunities. In life, as I've shared before also many times, the purpose of life is happiness and satisfaction. With time, I realized there is no bigger purpose in every human's life. We are only looking for happiness and satisfaction, and this is something which we never ever forget in our life. If we go back to 5, 10, 20, 30 years, we can remember the moments of happiness. So our purpose is to open opportunities and give opportunities to every Rotarian. And this will only happen when we are all positive. If you see, if I get a phone call, someone requiring something, he has called up because he knows Rotary has an opportunity. There may be a Rotarian who will say, no, not possible. But I'm a person who will say, I'll never say no. I will say, I will try. And when you say, I will try or I will do it, the world works with you. जैसे बोलते हैं ना, पूरी कायनात लग जाती है आपको help करने के लिए. And I've seen such examples happening. When you say, I will try or I will do it, 99% it will happen. I'll share a small opportunity which happened with me on this topic. Once I was approached by someone कि किसकी एक लेडी के बच्चे का हार्ट liver transplant था. Imagine costing 16.5 lakh rupees liver transplant. I did not say no. I said, we'll definitely try. And you won't believe that energy and that positive thinking, what happened. It's a story which I can never forget. As soon as I got this opportunity, next morning I got a insight and I got a information that there are some people who give good money for transplants. Heart transplant, liver transplant, any transplant. So I actually went them on that same day. I went and met them. They saw the papers of that girl and they said 25% amount is sanctioned. Kindly do the application paperwork. And then the next opportunity came कि बाकी पैसा कहाँ से आएगा? As I was leaving, the gentleman told me that tomorrow morning there's a seminar at Lalit Hotel. Can you come? It will be very useful for you. I said, chalo, aaj kya likha hai? Let us go there. Next morning, I reach there in the hotel and I see a seminar on pediatric liver transplant. And that seminar, the people who are involved, they are only supporting pediatric liver transplant over India. Whatever is the shortfall amount is available from that organization.
Fantastic.
After that, I have committed with these contacts of raising funds. I have committed to Global Hospital. Any pediatric liver transplant child, I will coordinate, give some money from Rotary, other from these organizations, and we will not let any child with liver transplant stay back. I helped 3 children in June, 2 children last month, and this show will quietly go on continuously.
You have been doing some phenomenal silent work, Rajendra ji, and that is the reason you have got that tag name that Rajendra Agarwal is the project man, and very worthy of the post that you are going to be on from 1st of July 2021. Rajendra ji, first of all, thank you so much for the privilege given to have this interview. It has been a lovely experience with you on Viz Biz Talks. We would take the liberty of posting these videos to all Rotary clubs, social media pages of all of Rotary District 3141.
Thank you.
The interview is also going to be viewed by Rotarians and non-Rotarians alike. I'm sure this interview will inspire many others to work with Rotary and associate with Rotary for service projects.
My pleasure. Thank you. Thank you for calling.
We are also having a Golden Heart CSR and Global Grants Conclave on the 19th of September on a virtual platform. Since you're a strong supporter of the work done by Rotary, do support us by passing this message of CSR and Global Grants Conclave to your industry connections to support Rotary and thus support mankind.
Thank you. My pleasure. Will be done.
Thank you so much, Rajendra ji, for your presence.